Well, g'day everyone and welcome back to the channel. Off for a road trip, headed up the Wangaratta. We've got a butchery and charcuterie course at My Slice of Life. So heading up there for that. Figured I'd take you on a bit of a road trip. Bob's ready and eager to go. Head hanging out the door. Yeah. Plenty of coffee for the trip. La Farms Cup. Alright, I got one more stop to make on the way out of town, then I got probably about a 3-hour drive headed up the Wangaratta. Alright, catch you in a bit. Now for all of my American compatriots who are constantly going on about fuel prices, I run diesel and this price is per litre. The litre's roughly equal to a quart, so you're looking at about $8 for a gallon. The place around my place was about 12 cents dearer per litre, so 48 cents per gallon. I use a little app called Petrol Spy and tells me where the cheapest fuel is. Quick snap for the road. Oi, get out of it, that's mine. I will share some with him. It is started to rain. It's a public holiday and school's getting out right about now. So this will be a fun trip, so I figured I'd grab a snack to eat on the way. Okay, one of our tunnel systems through Melbourne. Years of poor road planning means that they've got to link roads up with tunnels. And back off major roads and on a surface roads before we get on a major road yet again. As I said, years of poor planning. Now, over there is a speed red light camera. So if you're visiting Melbourne, be very careful of those things. They're at the lights. If you go through too fast, you get your photo taken. If you go through after it turns red, you get your photo taken and then you get a fine. Yeah, I think Siri's having a lend to me today. She's taking me around the outskirts of all the northern suburbs and past every accident that seems to have happened. This is going to be a long drive today. And Bob's yawning because he's tired, poor darling. Okay, back on a highway, or interstate as you'd know it in America. And it's pouring rain and we have holiday traffic, which I was hoping to avoid. Awesome. Now one thing I know you don't have in America, barista made coffee at McDonald's. It is awesome. Alright, very late, but here we are at our accommodation for the night. Oops. Nice little motel. Double and a single. Wardrobe. Microwave. Kettle. Ooh, coffee. Little ensuite. Shower. Toilet. Basin. And just for the Americans. You notice the water doesn't swirl down at all. Next day, here's a better view of our accommodation. Don't mind Bob whining. There's a dog walking past who he wants to go say hello to. Yeah, this is right off the main street of Wangaratta, so really handy. Nice little place. Alright, this is what we came up here for, butchery charcuterie class at My Slice of Life. Now I'll do a separate video on the class, but this is just a little drop in this video just to let you know why we're up here. Alright folks, heading home. This one's worth a stop on the way. We have the big Ned Kelly. This is Glenrowan. It's just around the corner from where I was at in Wangaratta. We have a bobby dog. Just there, if you want to freeze your screen, there's the story of Ned Kelly's last stand. This is pretty relevant to me. My family is from up this area. My grandfather was actually the postmaster in Glenrowan back during World War II. My father was born up in Wangaratta, and his ashes are scattered not too far away up near Falls Creek. So yeah, this is some family background for me around this area. My dad always, his claim to fame was he came from Cali country, and nicest bloke ever. All right. We nowadays have an animatronic museum up here, showing Ned Kelly's last stand. So, as you can see, it's very much become a tourist thing for Glenrowan. This is where Kelly ended his day. Well, this is where Ned Kelly's last stand was. He ended his days down in the Melbourne prison, and his final words were, "Such is life." Well, it's reputed to be. So very much that's become a bit of an Australian motto, "Such is life." Hey, here we got a mock-up of the Cali gang's armour. We've got Steve Hart, Ned, Dan Kelly and Joe Byrne. And as I said, there's a mock-up of the armour. The armour was made, I think, by Steve Hart, or it might have been Joe Byrne. One of them was a blacksmith's apprentice. And they use old ploughshares to make the armour up. So, yeah. So there we go, a bit of blacksmithing in it as well. And the weak point of the armour was there was nothing on their legs. They wore an oilskin coat over the top to conceal everything. Arms unprotected, their torso was protected, they had a flap coming down, their legs weren't protected, and that's eventually how they got brought down, by being shot in the legs. All right, folks, there's our getaway pretty much done and dusted, all over bar the driving home. So we've got about 3 hours of driving, but I figured it was worth the stop past Glenrowan, just to give that a little bit of Aussie information. And yeah, as I said, Glenrowan, Wangaratta, this sort of area is pretty much, the area that'll my father's side of the family came from. So it's a little bit of personal information in there as well. All right, thank you very much for watching, and bye for now.